Cooking the first time, making chapatis the
Yeah, yeah,
first.
yeah. So yes, these days, I am more into cooking because I hardly get any time to do anything else apart from the household chores. So I had no other option than to learn cooking.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I believe that I have become good at time management. You know,
Wow.
no matter how much I'm running out of time, but if I have set a target that okay, I have to finish the household chores by 11:30 or 12, somehow I will do it. I will find a way to do
I
it.
love to have those meals, the langar meals and the
Yes.
food which is served in the temples. Yeah, typically even in South India, I'm from South India, so they serve you on a banana leaf and the typical
Yes.
rice and sambar and stuff. I
I'm a
really,
huge South Indian fan.
you
I
told me last time.
I just love South Indian cuisine. I can have it anytime,
Yeah.
especially idli and dosa.
About skills rather than bookish knowledge. What do you think? Are skills gaining more importance with evolving technology, with AI? Everything is possible, but what about skills? Do you think skills are being given a lot of more importance today's world?
Yes, I totally believe that skills play a very important role in your success or in a career. So apart from having knowledge or you can say other things, I think skills will always be very valuable, especially in today's world. You
Hmm.
feel like if a person has some good skills, they can easily find a job and a good paying job. Like if I talk about English, if you have good command on this language, you can easily become a trainer and you can start working from home and earning money. So people are monetizing their skills in some way. Not just this, like if somebody is a good video editor or they are
Hmm.
in digital marketing. So these kind of skills are very happy these days. So other aspect is like in your personality. Skills really make you, more confident and it develops your overall personality, like having leadership skills, having public speaking skills these days is really very crucial. So people are focusing since a young age they are trying to make their children very confident in public speaking, leadership roles, so that later when they grow up they don't face any challenge. So I
Hmm.
think schools are definitely focusing a lot in developing skills. Great. And yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it a lot with my family.
Okay.
I just came from a trip. We went to Balaji, you know, Mehndipur
Tirupati
Balaji.
Balaji, South.
No, no, no. That is in South. Mehndipur Balaji is in Rajasthan.
Acha, हाँ, Mehndipur. Okay, okay, okay. I could not hear the first part of it. I just heard Balaji. Oh yes, I have heard about Mehndipur
Hmm.
Balaji. One of the learners here at English Shari, he's from Rajasthan, and he spoke about it at great length and explained to me about it. Yeah. So how was
Okay.
that experience?
It was wonderful. I mean, the aura was completely different. And when you do the darshan of Balaji, it just fills you with so much positivity, I would say.
Mm,
So for me, it was a really wonderful
yeah.
experience. And I went with my family. So, of course, it was full of enjoyment. We
But
had our
was it crowded? Did you go during the Dashera holidays?
I went yesterday. We were there for
Okay,
darshan.
okay. After
So
Dashera.
it, yeah, we had got the opportunity. I think VIP darshan is also there, right? So we didn't have to wait for too long.
Yeah.
But it is always crowded, and the weather was so hot and
Oh,
horrible.
is it?
Yeah, it's better today, but yesterday it was so unpleasant. So it was
Oh,
difficult.
okay.
Yeah, but
Here in Mumbai, we have a little bit respite from the rain this week. Even the weekend was pretty okay. Otherwise, it has been raining off and on. So sometimes it becomes very unpredictable that you want to step out and you don't know it's going to rain. And I really don't
yeah.
enjoy walking in the rain.
Mumbai is famous for having unpredictable rains.
Yeah, especially this year. It's been really
Yeah.
unpredictable. Otherwise, by September, we are done with the rains. But this year,
Yes,
even
yes.
in end of September, it's been raining heavily. It's not even like drizzling or light showers. It's been heavy rains. But now, since the weekend, it's been okay. And there was also a scare about a storm or a cyclone, but thankfully, it didn't impact us. Yeah. So they
I'm glad it didn't happen.
predicted the day they predict that it will rain heavily, it doesn't rain.
prediction goes totally wrong, right? Our schools didn't focus much on the skills, right? They just run behind the marks and
Yes.
academic. So that's why we feel little underconfident today to speak publicly, or other things were not, you can say, developed. Like they can be problem solving skills, critical
Mm.
thinking skills. So they always help you throughout your life. So if person help is able to develop these skills, I think it will be very useful, not just for the professional but personal life as well.
Absolutely. What I have seen is that AI is replacing a lot of, mundane roles,
Jobs.
activities, jobs. Yeah. So repetitive tasks. You don't need human beings to do that. AI is very happily and very efficiently doing it, and companies are realizing it. And that's a real scare, kind of a big scary moment for employees because they feel that they'll become redundant because of AI taking over. So the only escape, or if you want to make yourself relevant, is you have to develop these skills which you just mentioned.
Even from my end, it shows poor network and average network now.
Okay, happens. Technical glitches. That's life. Okay, so what are we
Yeah.
going to talk about? How was the day so far? All good?
Yeah, all good. Everything was great. I'm just trying to relax from the trip. Trying to.
Yes.
I didn't sleep properly last night, so I was just trying to catch some sleep. And yeah, feeling refreshed now.
Okay. Typically, when I travel, I see to it that I do not get back into work immediately. So I prefer to return on a Saturday. If I'm going on a long trip or something, I prefer to return on a Saturday so I get Sunday completely to myself, unpack, relax, refresh, get back into the routine, and then from Monday I'm like work mode on. Otherwise,
Yeah,
if I
that's a
come
good idea.
yeah, if I come on a Sunday and then I really don't get a break, and then Monday and throughout the week you are so busy, you get too tired, and you haven't relaxed. That feeling of okay, I've returned from a holiday, but I have not been able to relax.
You don't feel like working at all.
Yes, exactly. And half the
I'm getting
time,
Monday blues today. It's for the
sorry.
first time. I'm getting Monday blues.
Monday morning blues. Yes, yes, that typically happens. Yeah, but it's okay. After a couple of days, you'll get back into the grind, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
And it wasn't a very long trip, na? So
yeah,
by tomorrow we'll be fine.
yeah. So if you're on a long trip, like a week or so, then oh my God, I have a vacation hangover. Actually,
Yes, yes. You just can't
I
focus on the work.
yeah, you need some time to chill, relax, get back into work mode because you're constantly thinking about the trip, you're looking at the pictures, reliving those moments, you know,
Right, right.
a couple of days.
Actually,
Yeah,
although it was one day, but it was so much fun that it didn't feel like one day passed so quickly.
yeah,
It
yeah.
like I lived my so much precious moments with my family in just a one day.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That is,
it's like it's
that's
like a
important.
hangover.
Yeah,
Still not out of it.
happens. It will take some time. So, did you enjoy the typical Rajasthani food as well over there?
Um, Not really,
Not really.
because I mean the Sevamani Prasad which we offer to the people, we also need to have it, like,
Okay.
right? So yeah, we didn't choose to eat any local food there. We just
Okay.
had prasad, normal
Yeah.
prasad
Okay.
for
Okay.
lunch. Yeah.
Hmm. Got it. Yeah. That prasad, when you go to such places of worship, the prasad has its own different. I don't know how to describe it. It's so simple. It's a simple meal, but it's something else. When you have that, I guess the environment, the aura, the feeling of that holiness, everything is put
Yes.
together makes that meal.
It will just add to the flavor, although it is simple, but you can just feel that it's so much
Absolutely.
flavorful.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
to have those meals, the langar meals and the
Yes.
food which is served in the temples. Yeah. Typically, even in South India, I'm from South India, so they serve you on a banana leaf and, the typical
Yes.
rice and sambar and stuff. I
I'm a
really,
huge South Indian fan.
you
I
told me last time.
I just love South Indian cuisine. I can have it anytime,
Yeah,
especially idli and dosa,
right, right.
because it's so not just delicious but also nutritious. Nutritious. So I prefer having nutritious meal over.
Yeah, I think it is,
I
yeah,
don't like chole bhature much.
right.
It's kind of
Comparatively, yeah,
unhealthy
comparatively,
at
South
times.
Indian food is healthy and nutritious because I wouldn't say all of them, but most of the dishes. Yeah, it's a simple preparation. So yeah, it's quite healthy. Anyway, all right. We are talking about skills. See, I can speak about food and travel for ages, for hours together. That's something which I'm passionate about, so we'll not have time. Anyway, we're talking about skills. Okay,
Yes, yes.
something which I think a lot of focus today in today's world is about skills rather than bookish knowledge. What do you think? Are skills gaining more importance with evolving technology, with AI? Everything is possible, but what about skills? Do you think skills are being given a lot of more importance today's world?
Yes, I totally believe that skills play a very important role in your success or in a career. So apart from having knowledge or you can say other things, I think skills will always be very valuable, especially in today's world. I
Hmm.
feel like if a person has some good skills, they can easily find a job and a good paying job. Like if I talk about English, if you have good command on this language, you can easily become a trainer and you can start working from home and earning money. So people are monetizing their skill in some way. Not just this, like if somebody is a good video editor or they are
Hmm.
in digital marketing. So these kind of skills are very happy these days, right?
So,
So I think
yeah, yeah, go ahead.
skills definitely play a very important role in your success. And besides knowledge, one must focus on the skills. And also other aspect is like in your personality. Skills really make you more confident, and develops your overall personality, like having leadership skills, having public speaking skills. That is really very crucial. So people are focusing to since a young age they are trying to make their children very confident in public speaking, leadership roles, so that later when they grow up they don't face any challenge. So I
Hmm.
think schools are definitely focusing a lot in developing skills, not just knowledge, because earlier in our traditional education we have seen like our schools didn't focus much on the skills, right? They just run behind the marks and
Yes.
academic. So that's why we feel little underconfident today to speak publicly, or other things were not you can say developed. Like they can be problem solving skills, critical
Hmm.
thinking skills. So they always help you throughout your life. So if person help is able to develop these skills, I think it will be very useful, not just for the professional but personal life as well.
Absolutely. What I have seen is that AI is replacing a lot of, mundane roles,
Jobs.
activities, jobs. Yeah. So repetitive tasks. You don't need human beings to do that. AI is very happily and very efficiently doing it, and companies are realizing it. And that's a real scare, kind of a big scary moment for employees because they feel that they'll become redundant because of AI taking over. So the only escape, or if you want to make yourself relevant, is you have to develop these skills which you just mentioned: leadership, public speaking, critical thinking, strategizing. All these AI, as of now, I don't think AI is able to do that, but
Yeah.
well, people
Not
skill.
yet, but still there are chances, So one must make ourselves very confident, and overall personality should be strong so that we can,
Yes, yes.
be capable for some other kind of job. If we lose some kind of job, so
Yeah,
we can.
exactly, Pooja. Because if you stick to your own niche and say that, okay, this is my job, I will only learn and do this much, you are very, you are likely to get downsized immediately. So you have to widen your skill sets. You have to learn and keep upgrading yourself. That is how you will stay relevant in today's world. Otherwise, it's going to be very tough. So, what skill do you think will be the most valuable in the future? Something which is like irreplaceable.
I think since time and ages, communication skills has been the most important one,
Hmm.
right? It
Hmm.
helps in each and every career, each and every profession that you choose, and it also has a strong impact on your personal life, like how you build relationship, how you network with people. So
Hmm.
this particular skill set is going to be very helpful, I believe, because how you present yourself in front of people. Okay,
Yeah.
you have the technical knowledge and expertise, that is fine, but how you present that knowledge, because people only get to know you from your personality, and like first impression is the last impression. So
Yes.
in that aspect, I can say that that's why these days communication coaches are so much in demand, right? Personality trainers are there, and they are like really making a lot of money. So
Yeah.
why this career is surviving is because people really want to develop their personality, enhance their communication skills. So it
Correct.
will be relevant for forever, I think so.
Yeah. You may be great at technical knowledge, but the moment you open your mouth to say something, or you're there to present something, and then things go wrong if you are
Like
not
it is the
ready.
biggest barrier for their career path.
Yeah.
They are so good at technical part. They say, "Ma'am, I could have, secured a good package in my career, but the thing is that I don't have good command of the language or good communication skills."
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's why they are not able to step up in their career or get good opportunities.
Yeah, and many people realize it much later in their careers, when they get stuck and and they're not growing and they have not taken that step early in their career, and then they realize, oh, I have wasted so many years of mine, and they see their colleagues who are climbing the corporate ladder and getting promoted. Then somewhere they feel that, okay, I need to step up my game as well, right? So yeah,
Right.
better late than never. Yeah. So any Pooja, any skill which you have kind of discovered in you? It happens that sometimes we don't know that we have that skill, but accidentally, or you tend to discover that, okay, I'm good at this. Has that happened with you?
Okay, so I'll talk about in respect of my English learning journey. So earlier I didn't know that I have such good listening skills. Like some people discover their reading skills when they start reading books. So I discovered I have really good listening skills. So I can just listen on and on without getting bored. And also I have very sharp listening skills. So if a person says something, I quickly grasp, okay, he's saying or she's saying something. It's not like I am lost in my thoughts or I can miss it. So I think really listening skills is something that I have figured out is like I have better, very sharp ears compared to other people in my family, and
Wow.
this is something that has been very useful for my English improvement because I rely on my listening skills a lot.
Definitely. But you know what, Pooja? That's a skill which very few people really understand and admire and know the importance of, because in today's world, everybody wants to talk. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody wants to showcase their talent or whatever they have by saying it. And very few people are actually active listeners. And believe me, when you are an active listener, you learn so much more. And I guess, yeah, like you said, when you are listening very patiently, calmly, and with interest, it also shows the other person that you are involved in that communication. I'm not talking about listening to a podcast or whatever. That
Yeah,
is also
yeah,
one aspect of listening. But in communication, we always see people who want to interrupt, who want to put across their point of view. They are not even ready to for the other person to end their part of talking. So listening is indeed a really good skill which we are all losing in today's world, because everybody wants to speak, everybody wants to put across their point. So it's definitely a good skill, and you have discovered that you are a good listener. Has
yeah.
anybody told you that?
Many people now, because
Oh,
see, I'm an introvert and I am that kind of person who loves to listen to other people problems or whatever they are sharing. So
huh.
I always try to open my heart and be empathetic, right? And just try to understand what they're going through. So they always tell like, how can you listen? You never get bored or you never try to interrupt when other people are
Huh.
talking. So, yes, that's my, you can say, superpower. That
Very nice.
when they share the problems, they feel so good, right?
Yeah.
You,
So
you said no,
yes.
we don't want others to listen to our problems, so it happens, right? So always I feel that it helps the other people and it helps me as well, because in my career and in my personal life, it is very very important to be a good listener.
Yeah, everywhere it is definitely helpful to be a good listener.
Mm.
And like you mentioned in personal life as well, I have realized this that amongst friends, there are times when you just need somebody to listen to you. You know, you are going through a irritating phase or a frustrate you're frustrated with something and you just want to vent out your frustration, so then you pick up the phone or meet somebody and you just want to talk, and you want the other person to just listen, not give you any advice, not tell you what to do what not to do, but just listen. That itself is so reassuring and it helps you relax, believe me. Friends do this with me. Sometimes they call me and they say, I'm very irritated and frustrated with something, I want to just talk. I'm like, okay, go ahead, talk, I'm listening. So that happens, I think, especially with
Yeah,
women, that happens a lot, that we just
yeah,
want.
yeah. We just want to vent out our feelings and then we are okay.
Yeah,
We don't want them to solve our problems, but just listen.
exactly. Don't tell me what to do, don't advise me, but just listen. That itself will kind of calm me down, right? Yeah, that's important. So listening is very underrated, believe me. So you have a really good skill. Hmm. Now,
Yes, grateful to
what
have.
has been a fun skill for you to learn? Anything which you learned, maybe recent, maybe in the past, which you thought was really fun, you enjoyed.
Fun skill.
It could be anything:
I think
childhood, learning to ride the bicycle, or maybe drawing, something, anything, small, big, doesn't matter. Cooking the first time, making chapatis the
yeah, yeah.
first.
Yeah, yeah. So yes, these days, I am more into cooking because I hardly get any time to do anything else apart from the household chores. So I had no other option than to learn cooking.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I believe that I have become good at time management. You know,
Wow.
no matter how much I'm running out of time, but if I have set a target that okay, I have to finish the household chores by 11:30 or 12, somehow I will do it. I will find a way to do it. So I think it is very, very important because for me, time is so precious. I value it a lot. So when I do something on the time, like on the set deadline or target, I feel so content.
Wow.
So I
Yes.
think it's a fun thing, and I have just been able to do it after marriage because our life changes a lot and we have a lot of responsibilities. So I set a deadline that okay, I have to finish this chore by this time so that I can make time for my classes or for sessions.
Mm.
So after that, like 99% of the time, I will be able to do it.
Wow, that's really an achievement. I think you feel that sense of achievement when you get things done
Mm.
on as per the set deadline, right? It's like, oh, I had a productive day and a sense of
Yes,
achievement always. Yeah, yeah.
yes, yes.
That's interesting. So how do you plan your day? Do you like kind of have a schedule, typical schedule, and you're almost always on time every time?
No, 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 I'm not that organized person. But I just have a like rough idea of or a to-do list, like what I have to accomplish throughout the day.
Yeah.
Okay. So although I might fail many times, but at least I will get half of the things done, right?
Mm-hmm.
By
Okay.
having that to-do list. So after waking up, I think like, okay, yes, what I have to do? I have to take two sessions in a day, these classes I have to take, and okay, I'll try to also spend 15 minutes for exercise or whatever it is. Okay, so in that way, okay, I have a brief idea and I have a little alarm clock in my mind that okay, this needs to be done, this needs to be done. Little bit of pressure is really important. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
so for example, today I was thinking that okay, I will try to take a session, okay,
Mm.
at EnglishYaari, and I will see if I can accomplish other tasks or not. But okay, I didn't feel like working, so I spent 1 hour watching TV. After that, I felt like okay, now I should do something, otherwise I'll just waste my entire day. I can't be so unproductive, right?
Yeah.
That's why I decided okay, I'll take this session. After that, I will, yeah, for 15-20 minutes I'll do some English practice or read a book, and then I feel satisfied. Okay, at least I did something. It wasn't like totally unproductive
Yeah.
day. So
Yeah.
in the morning, I just try to have a rough idea or a rough to-do list. Okay, two, three tasks are something which I need to do.
Hmm.
Otherwise, I just go, I'll just keep not have focus on what to do.
Yeah.
I
You're
might
just
end
like
up, yeah,
random
wasting my
things.
entire day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and we don't even realize time when we are scrolling phone or doing something. So we don't realize how much time we are wasting. So it is a good idea to have two, three tasks important, set in your
Yeah.
day.
Oh, I think you're quite organized that way. You said that you are not so organized, but see, having a to-do list itself shows that you have a plan.
Mm.
You're organized. Most people, believe me, Pooja, do not have that kind of a plan. They just randomly go ahead with life and with daily routine and with life as well. Life is a bigger challenge, but even in
Yeah,
your daily routine, if you have a to-do list or a schedule, that helps to a large extent. I believe that because I am someone like that who has a to-do list, whether it is at work or whether it is at home. I have my small little diary where I note down every day, my to-do for the day,
very
professional
good.
and personal, and it helps. It
Okay.
definitely helps. So I think you are quite organized that
It
way.
brings clarity to our mind. Okay, so it
Mm,
doesn't have to focus on 10 tasks, just one
yes.
task at a time.
And I also realize that as I'm growing older, I think my memory is not, with me, is not helping me.
Right, ma'am,
So
not just with you. After being a homemaker, it has happened with me also. I forget so many tasks which I
yeah.
have to do.
So it's better to write down. It is there in front of you. You'll not forget, and you're not relying only on your memory, which sometimes
Yes,
doesn't, help you. And
help you.
so it's always good to have it written down somewhere. So that way, I'm quite old school. I prefer to have write. I prefer to write rather than type. So yeah, maybe. But
No, no, no. It is actually very good thing to do. And also by the at night also when we just try to like think about what we did, what we achieved throughout the day, we feel good. Okay, it was a good day. We did something productive,
yes,
so it makes us happy and satisfied. That is
absolutely.
very important feeling for me.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Even the small little task which I do, like yesterday, it was Sunday, right? I had a lot of cleaning to do, spring cleaning, discarding things. So that was like a real. At the end of the day, I felt so good, you know, that I have really done a great job of clearing all the mess and we tend to hoard a lot of things. Acha, ye bhi chahiye,
Yes,
wo bhi chahiye. This will be
right,
helpful.
right.
This we will need someday, but
And the day never comes.
never comes, and they're just hoarding things. And I realized that my goodness, I had so much stuff, and then I gave it all for recycling. There is a organization which picks up things and they recycle. So I gave it off, and at the end of the day, evening, I was patting my own back that, oh, you did a great job by clearing all the mess, and because it gave me mental clarity as well somehow.
Yes, yes. When you do physical cleaning, you get mental clarity
Yes,
somehow. I've observed this.
yes, yes, it helps. I read somewhere as well that if you have a cluttered table and a cluttered house, it
Yes.
drains on your mental
Drained.
energy. Yes.
Yes.
So the physical clutter, when you clear it, mental clarity also happens. So that works. Anyway,
Yeah, I
yeah,
always try to keep my workspace or my room clean and
yeah,
organized. For that reason,
that's good.
it
That's
affects
good.
my mental space. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Great. So I think we
Okay.
share a lot of things in common. The way in which we, do our stuff at home and the systematic way and organized way, probably. It helps. Definitely helps.
But
Anyway,
ma'am, I want to know from you, like, how do you spend your day? Like, what task do you focus on? And like,
so that
do
will
you
be for
just,
the next session because we have.
oh, yes.
So let's keep that for the next session.
Yeah, yeah, okay, no
Whenever.
problem. I didn't check the
Okay.
time.
Yeah, no problem. No errors or issues as such. At one place, you said somewhere you said I do. I like to do everything on the time, but you corrected yourself that the was not required. That was
None, it's not required.
it's just a minor slip. It happens. Even I make
Yeah.
such silly errors. So it's
I have just come from the trip, so I'm just little bit I don't know, I'm not focused on my English thing, so I need a little bit of practice to boost my confidence and then I'll be able to
no, no.
speak
You're doing
better.
well. You're doing fine. Don't worry. But
Okay,
travel
ma'am.
does that to everyone, so it's okay. So that's it. So let's wind up and
Yeah, ma'am.
you take
Thank you so
care.
much.
Have a good rest of
And
the day.
I just want to give you a compliment that you're looking very pretty today.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
I was just noticing it between the conversation. I said, I thought I'll see it at the end.
Thank you so much, Pooja. Yeah,
Thank you,
take care.
ma'am.
Bye bye.